Welcome to another beer review here on Best Beer Is In Me. Beer reviews from Maine, New England, and beyond. This time we got New England, we got Vermont, we got Lawson's Finest Liquids, Triple Sunshine. At one point, I don't know if you still consider it a whale, but it used to be a whale. Very hard to get. I finally got my hands on a can. It used to come in bottles back in the day. 10.5% triple IPA, straight from the Green Mountains to your head. And it says, the culmination of our Sunshine series is exploding with juicy notes of pineapple, grapefruit, and lychee? Lychee? I don't even know what that is, to be honest. This Triple Sunshine excludes potent floral and herbal aromas from a deluge of dry hopping. And this is from Lawson's Finest, a family-owned, award-winning brewery in the picturesque Med River Valley in Vermont. So, there it is, Triple Sunshine. You ready to try this?
I am. I was surprised. I don't know. I've always heard of Lawson's Triple Sunshine, but I didn't realize it was a 10.5%.
It's a big one. So Simple Sunshine is kind of like the regular IPA that people used to go nuts over. Now it's literally everywhere, at least in New England it is. You go down to local Thirsty Dog here in Holden and get it anytime you want, pretty much. So Double Sunshine I haven't had yet. So we're going to go right to the Triple Sunshine, I guess.
Yeah, there you go.
Now this, from what I understand, is more of an old school meets new school or something. I don't really know, to be honest. I just know I never thought I'd get it back in the day, and now I got it. So we're going to try it. See what we get on the nose.
I get pineapple.
I get malty.
Citrusy fruits.
Like subdued grapefruit and pineapple.
Yeah, I get the pineapple.
Citrus.
So they say a light copper color. They weren't wrong. It's got a nice color. And
not really hazy beer, but a chill haze, I guess you call that. I mean, you can't. I can see my fingers through it, but
it's not clear.
It's not clear by any means. A lot of floaty stuff in there. All right, let's see what we get here.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Sweet. Sweet.
Sweet bitterness.
Boozy.
You get boozy?
Mm-hmm.
I don't get boozy at all. I don't get boozy at all.
Booze. Boozy bitterness.
I get the bitterness of sweet.
Sweet malt.
Soft.
Sweet grapefruit. You get that as soft. Kind of harsh to me.
Not me. I get it as soft. I think it's kind of citrusy, a little bittersweet, maybe a little melony. I get a lot of pineapple.
I don't get melon.
I think it's soft, and I don't think it's boozy.
Wow.
So that's the difference in people's palates, you know?
I wouldn't think that you would get soft on this at all. I get sweet, big, bitter.
So everything I've ever read about it or whatever is, they say, burn on the back end, like a tingly on the back end. I don't get that.
You don't?
Nope.
Chug it and see what that.
No, probably not. I'll sip and enjoy. It's good. I like it.
So I know Lawson's, a lot of their, or all of their canned beers are brewed, contract brewed to Evil Twin Brewing. It's kind of weird. I think it probably says that on here. I don't know. Now this actually says brewed by Lawson's Finest. They used to contract brew anyway. I thought they still did. Maybe they don't with some of them. But back in the day, I don't think you could go to their tap room. You had to go to the beer stores in Vermont.
Can you now?
I really don't know. I mean, Lawson's is huge. I just never been a big follower. The first time I ever had Lawson's, they were at Beer Fest down in Portland, Summer Festival. I can't remember what it was called. The Maine Brewers Summer Session. I think it was called Summer Session. And the line, like, you know, you just see big lines at Brewfest. The line for friggin' Lawson's was 30, 40 people deep. And they only had like sip of sunshine. I say only. Back then it was awesome. Like, oh, I gotta try sip of sunshine. Now you, like I said, you get it everywhere. But I've never been big on research in Lawson, so I don't really know. Someone out there in Vermont, let us know. Can you go to their tap room? Can you still just buy the stores? I can't imagine they wouldn't have a tap room.
So this is good. I like this. The more I drink it, so I like a fruity IPA, a melony IPA, like mango, whatever. For me, the more I drink this, it may be a little too sweet.
It's very sweet.
For me, for an IPA. Like I said, I like the fruity IPAs, but not like really heavy sweet on the tongue. And this is a little sweet.
That's that malt, sweet malt, big malt bomb. 10.5%. I mean, gotta have a lot of malt to make 10.5%.
However, for me, it does not drink. I would say 6.5.
Really?
If I had to guess, this is.
I would definitely not guess 6.5. This is boozy.
I don't get any burn.
I can't believe you don't get.
I don't get the booziness at all. I get fruitiness. I get pineapple. Maybe a little bit of mango, but I get tons of sweetness.
Well, I guarantee if you had like a 4-pack of that, thinking 6.5%,
yeah,
you're gonna be in trouble.
Okay, so I can. I mean, I'm a realist about this whole thing. I know it's 10.5, but it doesn't. To me, it doesn't drink like a 10.5. For me, this could be trouble because it's easy drinking for me.
I'm blown away by that.
Yeah.
Because to me, it's boom. It's letting you know it's got IBUs. It's got booze.
I'm not getting that at all.
Coating your whole friggin' mouth with that.
Nope.
Big malt. Really.
Yeah. See, isn't it crazy? Like everybody
and that
perceives something different.
Lingers in my mouth. Yeah. It's just punching me. The hops coating my mouth in.
So when I first
it doesn't drink to me like a 6.5, I can tell
when
you.
I first started drinking the craft beers, what did I get in every single beer? You would say, what do you get? Pine? Pine?
Yeah.
And you didn't get that. I guess everybody's palates are so different. But no, I don't get that at all with this. I get very sweet bitterness. I don't get the burn. I don't get the alcohol. It's just, for me, it's a thick beer.
Yeah.
But it's just sweet bitterness. I don't get the alcohol or the burn.
Wow. I'm definitely feeling the alcohol effects. I'm telling you, this is a big beer.
It is a big beer. Like I said, I was shocked that it was a 10.5, but I don't get that in the flavor at all.
Well, let's see what our friends say out there. On Untappd, 34,000 people have checked into this, and they give it a 4.37. So a really big score. 18 of our friends have checked in, and they give it an even better score at a 4.54. So our friends list on BestBeerIsInME on Untappd, but they really like it. And then I picked out some of my favorite check-ins that people have wrote. Some pretty funny stuff. Dom the Beer Bro, he said the OG sip still reigns supreme, but the triple is always a good choice. And the second that DTBB saw this stuff the shelves, saw they stuffed the shelves with this scissor, you know he had to grab one for research purposes. Hot and malty, bigger and spicier, boozy finish. So he's agreeing with me that it's big, malty, boozy.
So I like it. I don't think I could sit even sharing. And we share all our beers.
Yes.
Which is nice because you get to experience twice as many beers.
All right.
I don't think I would want to split more than one of these in an evening just because I am getting so much sweetness on the back end of my tongue that it's almost like too much sweet for me.
Just sweet, not the hops. The hops aren't just...
no, it's the sweet.
The hops are just hanging on my tongue right now.
So you know how when you get something and it's just really rich and really sweet?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm getting in this, like that rich sweetness on the back of my tongue.
Well,
where
sweetness is the first thing I noticed.
Yeah.
Big, sweet.
The flavor's great.
Malty.
The nose is great. The flavor's great. The sweetness, the more I drink it, maybe just a little too much for me. So I could split one. I'm not sure I could sit and drink a whole can of this.
I mean, it's got a sweet. There's definitely that fruitiness there, but it's just big and sweet, and then the fruitiness. I don't know. That's nothing I'm gonna sit in.
So on the tongue, I say I don't get the alcohol.
Too many of them.
Right?
I'm not gonna session a beer like this. Like
on the tongue, I say I don't get the alcohol. On the mouth, the more I drink it, I can kind of feel it right here. No, yeah, the chest and right. I can feel a little bit of like heat.
Oh, there you
the
go.
more I drink it.
So now you're a believer that it is
Maybe.
a good beer, not a 6.5.
Well, I just don't on the tongue. I don't get that alcohol. I do get a little bit of the heat. The more I drink it going down, but I don't get the alcohol.
I don't get a ton
of
heat, but I taste that booziness, that big boozy finish.
I don't taste it.
All right, let's see what else. Double G on our friends list. He's checked into a whole bunch of times, and one of them just recently at Christmas. He said, "And as I was tinkling, I heard on the roof, drunk elf is awake, pounding bottles of 80 proof. I'm making some coffee. Hey, the back door's unlocked. So he takes the damn chimney. Fire's raging. Dude's fucked. 'Twas lit the night before Christmas."
We can't do that. We have kids, so.
Joe's Arcade, who we like to watch his beer reviews.
I love his reviews.
On Untapped, he says, "She lets you know she's 10.5, but it's up there with the best TIPAs on the planet. Hashtag Hunnits." I don't think I'd give this Hunnits, but
I gotta tell you, Joe's reviews, I love all of his reviews. I really enjoy his stout reviews.
I thought it drives you nuts. He just when he chugs them.
I can't do it. I have to sip the stouts, but every stout he has, he says cheers and down it goes.
And I don't know if he. I think he just does that for stoutness in December.
Maybe, I don't know,
his
but
mustache.
I enjoy every one of his reviews.
He's a great beer reviewer.
His and Greg's beer review, my two favorites.
Gotta say he was kind of a inspiration for us starting our channel with the 3 TV setup. Kind of was inspired by Joe. I do it a little different with the. Sometimes I put the logos up there. Sometimes I spill my beer on my laptop. It happens, you know, whatever. It's probably not good for him. But anyways, what would you give this on a Untapped score? What do you think?
Probably a 4.2.
I'd give it around 4.25 to a 4.5, just because of what it is. Triple Sunshine, just because it's the first time I ever had it.
Yeah, we're pretty close.
But
we're close.
This isn't one that I'm like, if I see it on the shelf,
no.
Again, I'll probably not get it.
We're close.
I had to get it once.
Close in our ratings.
I wish I could have got it back in the day in the bottle and see what it was like back then. So I was even chasing Sip of Sunshine years ago when I went to Vermont for the first time ever. They would deliver cases to certain beer stores, and they put the schedule on their website, and you had to go chase it in. I just missed it at one place, but I think I did get it at Prohibition Pig on draft. But
we've chased.
This is nothing I would chase.
But we've chased beers before.
I've chased a lot of beers in my life.
This would not be one I would chase.
These days, you don't have to chase all that much because everything's so readily available.
So like I said, I'm glad I tried it. I would have another one, but I don't think I would sit and drink a whole 12-ounce can. I like splitting it.
If I was somewhere on draft, I'd probably order it.
It's too sweet for me. It's too thick and sweet for me.
I mean, I'm not out there trying to find TIPAs all the time. I don't even like chasing TIPAs anymore, but 10.5, they're good when you're home, I guess. But that's what we think about it. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. We'll get back to it. Let's talk about this beer some maybe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
That's right.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Steph.